We'll pay our entry fee, and here we are. This is funny. Mythic Rare is nice. I think a 5-color deck is would be funny. This is so clearly not a limited card. Alright, let's see what else we have here. The plating doesn't do it for me. Davril is good. On black in general is a strong color, so this is looking promising. Again, sack effects don't excite me. Charm Stray could be interesting in the right deck, but you need a bunch of them, and I'm certainly not interested in first picking that. Divine Arrow is a perfectly okay piece of removal. Pouncing Link's not interested. Contentious Plan, fine for blue deck. These are all, or at least these two are fine. Again, I'd really rather not first pick them. The Tidebearer Giant is fine. Pretty sure we'll be seeing it or things like it as the draft proceeds. Pyrohelix also is okay. As is this. As is this. I really feel like this is our first pick at this point. Is there anybody out there who might be willing to give us any opinions? Right now I'm just talking to myself. We're gonna go ahead with
Make
Davril.
this quick. I'm bored already.
T-Spark is good. Splashing into white could be interesting. Let's see what else we have. Augur of Bolus. In general, I feel like it's been underperforming. Anybody who has any opinions on that, I'd be happy to hear it. Nixilis is... This is an interesting combo with Davril, actually. Let's see what else we have. Sergeant Callous Dismissal is very good. This is, I think, generally agreed upon to be one of the best commons in the set, certainly in blue. This is fine also. Not interested in this. This is not great. This is... we already saw that before. I feel like either Ob Nixilis or Callous Dismissal would be an okay pick at this point. And the Druid is a really excellent green card, one of the best in green. All right, so that opens us up at this point to really either Ob Nixilis, Callous Dismissal, or Druid. I feel like the Callous Dismissal can go in a wider range of decks than the Druid can. Black has a lot of mass effects. I'm going to speculate on... this is hard. And I'm now, even at this moment, I'm discovering another weakness of this stream. I think maybe I'm relying a little bit too much on people's help. I do actively seek the help, but being too dependent on it is not a great thing. All right, let's go for the Ob Nixilis. Let's see what we've got. Let's see where we can go from here. Triumph is fine. Challenger Troll is very good. Defiant Strike, not so much. No. This is a later pick, I think. This is a perfectly fine card. There's another Giant. This is good. I feel like the Troll is our pick at this point. It's a very solid creature. If it brings us... Hello, D.E. Shapiro. Thank you for joining me. If you want to stick around and help me make these choices, that would be terrific. Some good green choices here. Yeah, I'm going to proceed with the Troll. And if Band Together or Stinger Wheel, then that's fine. And again, Okay. Challenger Troll it is. Okay. Do I want to... I'm not really interested in speculating on this at this time. Nor that. The Silverwing is I think is a solid card. It will not push us towards any colors, of course. The Thunder Drake is strong. And the Time Twist I think is a fine trick. And black blue is certainly a good way to go. Green blue, I'm less familiar with. Let's go for... I'm going to go for the Thunder Drake, I think. Okay. The Ashok Skulker is a nice inclusion in a blue deck, especially a slow deck. Another Callous Dismissal. The Opportunist is very uninteresting to me. The Extractor is fine as a slow deck. I really feel like the Callous Dismissal is the way to go right now. Let's go for the Callous Dismissal. Black blue, possibly. Alright, and there's another Silverwing. Visionary is okay. Not really interested in either of these two black cards. If we stay the green course, this could be interesting, although it will work poorly with the Challenger Troll. I feel like the Silverwing is a good call at this point. Okay. Heartwarming Redemption, not interested. Emergence Zone, also not interested. Both of these, not interested. There's nothing here of great interest, so let's take the Time Twist. Alright. So, the Wall of Runes could help us if we end up in a slowish deck. The Scry one is always good, of course. I'm going to take the Wall of Runes because nothing else really seems terribly interesting. I may go for the Giant at this time. I think we're looking either at the Time Twist or the Tidebearer Giant. I don't think I want too many Time Twists. Let's go for the Giant. Of course, I don't know if I want too many Giants either, but Behemoth or Giant. The Giant costs one more, and it has real upside with the card draw. The Behemoth comes down sooner and is more aggro. I don't think we're looking at a very aggro deck right now, so let's go for another Giant. Certainly don't want any more after that. Aid the Fallen. Okay, having one in the deck is absolutely fine. Interesting. Another Silverwing or another Time Twist. I feel like the Silverwing is probably the way to go. Extractor, maybe. And this is almost certainly not going to make the deck. Ignite the Beacon. No, I don't think so. Bond of Revival. I don't know about that. Let's see what else we have. Samet. Splash blue, possibly. Oh, what am I saying? Splash green, rather. I don't know. Let's see what else we have. Spark Reaver. Spellkeeper Weird. This is not looking to be a spells heavy deck necessarily at this point. The Visionary, I don't much like it, but don't know that there's a better choice. I think the Spark Reaper is probably where to go. It has, I think, a little bit better of a board presence, and the life gain and card draw can be a thing. Alright. Not a lot for us here at all. I may speculate on a green splash with this guy. The Opportunist. Hello, George. It's a pleasure to see you here. Yeah, I've already passed up on one Skydiver because I'm not sure that I really want to splash green, but I'm not seeing anything else in this pack that really suggests itself very strongly, especially looking at what I already have. Yeah, I had been thinking of the Merfolk, and yeah, I'm going to go with that because, as I say, there's nothing else here that seems terribly interesting. Okay. In this one, Cura, that's interesting. 4 or greater so far. I have. This could go into it with a green splash. It has these two, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I hear you on the lag. I mentioned this earlier, but I reset one of the parameters on the streaming software in the hopes of getting better latency. I don't know if it is being effective or not. I'm sorry, Pack 2. What seems fine? I'll wait for your answer. You know, I didn't even notice the Boom Hulk. I don't know. So we're still at the beginning of Pack 2. Is it worth really thinking strongly about green? Because we're clearly in a black and blue sort of direction at this point. I mean, I agree. Boom Hulk is very good in a green deck. I have no idea how much of a proliferate thing we maybe have going yet. Little to none, quite frankly. Let me take a look at this. Okay. I think I'm liking either the Dambreaker or the Erratic Visionary. I don't know. I'm kind of at a loss here. Cura, possibly. I can untap creatures. I can untap lands. I'm gonna try the Cura. I think. I haven't played with it yet, and I'm curious to see how well it can perform. Let's go with that.
Drywalker, something truly spectacular.
Tammy's Epiphany is very nice. Another Callous Dismissal. So Dismissal and Epiphany, both good. Yes, Cura can indeed accelerate mana, and that's one of the things that I'm willing to try it for. Which do you like better, the Dismissal or the Epiphany? The Epiphany can help find the Dismissal that I already have. The Amass is good. I feel like flipping a card between the Dismissal and the Epiphany. It's possible to take the Dambreaker, but I think it likely we'll be seeing one or two more before we're done here. May actually wheel in this pack. How much removal do I have? At this moment, 0. Except for the one Dismissal. That's a good point. So Dismissal for more to get some more. Actually, I have seen essentially no removal in these colors really at all, and in the other colors, actually very little also. Yeah, we're going to go for the Dismissal. 2 is certainly fine. I could go for a little bit of fixing if I increase my green presence. In fact, I think that may be the way to go with either the Vessel or the Guild Globe. The other things here do not interest me. Which do we like better, Guild Globe or the Vessel? Different colors. The Guild Globe can only be used once, however. But it replaces itself, and I think I like the Globe a little bit better. Dreadmalkin is fine. Band together with the green splash seems dicey to me. How much amass do I have going on? 1, 2. Very little. So very little. I am no escape. I could go with no escape. I think I'd rather have more board presence. No escape in the absence of... Yeah, I am getting a fair amount of green. Take more green seriously? If so, then I would go for the band together. I'm sorry, agreed on, because I'm rambling on here, and as you said, there's a good amount of lag, so please tell me what you agree. Okay, and no escape it is. Let's keep going. Don't want another charity extractor. Spellgorge are weird. To get back a Dismissal. Yeah. You do like the weird? Well, it's a significant body, that's true. And we can get back either the Dismissal or a counter. I like it. Yeah, there is a lot of green coming this way. Alright, so I already have 2 Tidebearer Giants. I think 3 is really kind of pushing it. In which case, maybe a Bond of Flourishing, actually, to either get a land I need or something else. I don't know. This is a hard one for me. Ceratok, I was thinking of it. Certainly it's a solid creature. Banehound, no thank you. So this is the second Bond of Revival I've seen. Think it's any good? Well, there's another Time Twist. Stinger is... Board presence is always good. Another Stinger? The Crushed Descent could be interesting. At the very worst, it's in a mass 2 for a lot. Yeah, I hear that. Alright, so our green presence is increasing exponentially. That's bad. Do you like better the Time Twist or Totally Lost? Yep. Sounds good. Courage in Crisis. Sure. Okay, so I do not know the language you are now using. Tough one, yeah. I think both of these are unlikely to make my deck. They're both bad. And Grazer unlikely. Deliver unto evil. Oh, I didn't even notice Arlen there. I was still stuck on the rare. Arlen is very good. 2 green though. I don't know. 2 green makes it hard. I will say there's nothing else here that another Callous Dismissal. Arlen is good. I can't deny it. I'll try it.
With the pack,
I'll go with what you're saying. Whoa, Teferi. I'm tempted to rare draft this. That's interesting. Bleeding Edge is also interesting. This is a hard one for me. Skulker. Spark Harvest, I didn't even notice that. Yeah, I am tempted to rare draft though, but as you pointed out earlier, I am low on removal. Yep. Spark Harvest, it is. Prowler. These are both good. Oh boy. Polymdrite. I feel like the Prowler is better for this deck. Yeah. I feel like the Prowler is better for this deck, the way it's shaping up so far. And I don't think any of the others are under serious consideration. Yeah, the Prowler protects itself, so to speak. The Wildcrafter not as much. Yeah, I think I like the Prowler better. Vizier of the Scorpion. Maybe. Yeah. Iron Bully does not interest me. Yeah, Vizier it is. Oh, Death Sprout. That is almost a slam dunk. Let me just see what else is here. The Nurturer is fine. I feel like Death Sprout is something that we really want. The Finisher is fine, but yeah. Transmutation is, as we know, bad removal, but it is another No Escape. 2 of them. Herald of the Dread Horde. Was that Healer or Herald? Yeah. I think the Dread Horde is fine. And more creatures are always good, of course. Did I pick up the Dread Malkin? So Dread Malkin could be good. I feel like we're doing so-so on our fixing. Behemoth. Dread Malkin. How many creatures have I got so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Lots of creatures to possibly sack to this guy. I'll try the Guild Globe, because if we're going with 3 significant colors, then the fixing is going to be necessary. Reaver is very good. I feel like Reaver is the pick here. I like the Reaver better than the Spark Reaper. We already have 1 Spark Reaper. Another one of these guys. Boy. Another Time Twist. Return to Nature. Not interested in best of 1. Let me get rid of this. Okay. I'll take the Vampire Opportunist, but I don't feel like it's good. Anything here? I feel like taking this just for my collection. It's not going to come into this deck though. Ghost form, maybe. I'll take the ghost form. Right. Shriek Diver is fine. I already have 1 Aid the Fallen. I think 2 is a mistake. Wait a minute. Do I have 2 Aid the Fallen? Do I have 1? Yeah. I think Shriek Diver is the call here. Grazer, no. Yeah, these are all. Worm. And Stone Blades. Alright, let's put this monstrosity together. Alright, so Spark Harvest, of course, is gonna. Let's see if there's anything here that's obviously not going to make the cut. And the answer is no. Alright. So I have to cut a bunch of cards here. George, whenever you come in is perfect, but if you're not there at the beginning, then you're too late. But I really appreciate your advice here. Okay, so what are we going to remove from this deck? Herald. Alright, so I'm going to just start removing things willy-nilly. If you disagree with any of them, then by all means say so. I need to... Oh, right. You can't see the card count on the stream. So as of this moment, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Forget this moment. Let me move this over to here. All right, so I'm moving that so that we can see everything a little bit better. There, how's that? So you see, we still need to cut a bunch more. What do you think of Obnixilis? It actually combos well with Davriel. Where is Davriel? Combos well. Alright, so if we cut those that you have suggested, Time Twist, Vampire Opportunist, I feel like Courage and Crisis is a luxury that I can't really afford. Two giants, maybe too much. Let's just do one. The troll is good. The Ceratok is a nice body, but I don't think it really furthers what we may be trying to do here. I'm not even sure what this deck is trying to do, to be honest with you. You want to keep the Ceratok? Where was that? Oh, I still have it. Duh. Okay. Dreadhorde, Silverwing. The Shriek Diver is good for as an aggro deck. This is clearly not. I'm gonna lose the Shriek Diver for the moment. Any bad blue? So what bad blue do we have? I think No Escape is good, in the hope of preventing any big planeswalkers from coming in. Bad blue. Maybe the weird. How many instants and sorceries do you have so far? 7 in total. Double spelling. Obnixilis, Arlen. Death Sprout. Ah, how many double spelling will I do? Gotcha. I see where you're going with that. Hard to say. Yeah, the Thundering... Okay, so let's lose that. We're keeping the 2 Silver Wings. Vizier. How much other amassing am I doing? Couple. None. All right. So in fixing, I have 2 Guild Globes. 16. That's a little on the high side for this format, I understand. Let me check something real quick here. Okay. I'm also going to check one other thing. Bear with me a second. I want to make sure that my Deckmaster overlay is... I'm not sure that's working. Okay, well, I can't deal with that now. Just let me know if the Deckmaster overlay is working. Can you see, when you hover on the cards, can you see them? I feel like it's not working. Okay. Card cutting. I'm going to remove the Totally Lost. Okay. Verdant Aid. I'm going to lose Totally Lost as well. If I lose Totally Lost, it may be worth just sticking with a black-green approach and being done with it. Although I hate to lose the Callous Dismissal. Positioning. Give me a second. I'm going to remove the Deckmaster and then bring it back and see if that helps. So, taking a quick break. Where are you? There it is. All right, I hope that helps. If not, okay, so for Diver and Dismissal. Alright, so if that's the case, Totally Lost is gone. And we need to cut one more card. Current creature count is 13. 14 if you include the Amass. Obnixilis. Guild Globe. So what do I have in the way of fixing? I have one Guild Globe, I have the Prowler, so 2 fixers. Sure, Guild Globe. I'll go with that. Okay. So I have 3 splashes for blue. I feel like 4 islands is too many. I think 2 of those. Let's increase our swamp by 1 and our forest by 1. So 14, 15, 16, 17. Let me see what my color needs are. Mostly black. Black and green are very similar. I will follow your advice on the 3 islands. Excuse me. We have our 40 card deck. Let us see how it does. So I don't think that you've been following my recent drafts, and I'll start this in a minute. So the one I did a couple days ago did not go great. I was 2 and 3. The one before that was pretty disastrous. 0 and 3. So let's see if we can do any better with this one. And I hope you're willing to stick around and give me some gameplay advice, because my gameplay, as you know, is at least as weak as my other magic skills. Ragnar. I wonder if that rocks. We have all of our... this is a pretty good opener. We have all of our colors. We can start with Davril, although we have no protection for him. But we're going to keep this. Yeah. Green next. What do you think, Vizier first or Davril first? I feel like Vizier first. Yeah. He has Menace, which is annoying. I guess we could double block. If he attacks, what do you think? Double block? Never mind that. Okay, we need another black source for that to happen. Iron Bully is not going to help us. I think the Silverwing would be good right now. I think Silverwing, the alternative is to hold up No Escape. Yeah. Okay, what has he got coming? A Conjurant. Okay. And we are going to pass the turn. And there's his Conjurant. Another black would be nice. Ooh. Interesting. The deck override is working. Excellent. Yeah, I turned it off. I turned it off and then rebooted that one program. Okay. Not sure what the good play here might be. I could Spark Harvest to get rid of his Conjurant. Sacking the Vizier. Davril. I'll play Davril.
No one has seen my face and lived.
Sure. I'll have him discard a card.
Let's tidy up in there.
He's going to attack Davril. Gloom Hulk. Good for you. Ugh. What do you think? Double block his bully? I will lose my Silverwing into the bargain. Alternately, I could take 3. I'll take 3. Let's see what happens.
Finally, nap time.
This is fine. I still have his menace guy, which is annoying. Okay, no attacks. Oh my gosh. I may just concede, because I don't see how I can come back from this. Alright, I will double block. Let's see, 10. Ugh. I'm gonna double. Ugh, this is just terrible no matter what. Block the bully. Yeah, but let's see. 12, 3. I could block the bully, but if I let everything else do, that's the end of the game. I still have one more timeout. This is bad. I may just concede to save time. And he has a bunch of cards in his hand also. Blah, 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 blah. See, 10, 13, and then I'll have Death Touch. I'm gonna just do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A 3 for 1. Yeah, I took too long, but that's okay because I don't see how I could have come back from this game anyway. Alright. So one of the reasons I wanted to do ranked is to improve my rank standing, but at this rate it's not We need, at this rate, it's not happening. Yeah, one more land would have been nice. Let's see what happens with game 2. This could be a very quick draft event, but let's see what happens. I have all my colors and I have fixing. Interesting. Yeah, we're going to keep this. We have a bunch of 3 plays. We have... Okay. So if nothing happens on board, what's my first drop? If nothing happens on board, I'd like to start with Davriel. Okay, failing that, I think Reaper's going to be our first play. Let's play the Globe and draw a card. Pegasus. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to block anything this turn. So this will be good on the next turn. So let's get some amass going since I can't block anything. Holy mackerel. I'm just getting overrun by these super efficient decks. Alright, so no attacking, obviously. I think it has to be the Silverwing to slow down his onslaught a little bit. He's going to draw a forest. Okay. So this guy has Death Touch, which, well, he can also tap down any of my guys, like my flyer. Oh boy. And he has First Strike, so he's going to give him flying. Jeez, this is really just, like, unfair. If I don't block, I'm going to take 9 damage. 8 damage. Do I have anything coming up that could help me? Two, one. I think I need to chump block. And what's he gonna play now? Sure, of course. So I'm not gonna be able to block anything from here. He's gonna keep tapping down my flyer. This won't be able to block. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is ridiculous. And alright, so let's play 2 creatures. I'm going to give the counter to itself. And let's bring out another bad blocker. No, let's not block. And he's gonna... Boy, this is very frustrating, I have to tell you. Just as a side remark, one of my sons does not play Magic at all anymore, and it is for this very reason. He got tired of this feeling of frustration. I could double block the battalion. I could... Okay, he's coming through no matter what. Yeah, he didn't, I know. I'm trying to decide the best blocking here. It's not easy for me. So he has Death Touch, except he can't block anything that is worthwhile. Okay, he's blocking him. I'm gonna kill him. If he has any tricks, then this will be a blowout. I am still gonna take 8, so I have to block. No. 8. So. Ugh. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna double block the big guy. This is not good. Yeah. If he has any tricks, that is the end. Yes, of course. This is game, because his next attack will hit me for lethal. Maybe this is simply not my format.
If you surrender now, I'll still have time for tea. A mind is a terrific thing to waste.
Sure. Yeah, I hear that, but if I had done that, then he would have dealt me lethal.
Not really.
Yeah, and there it is. So what do you think? Can we get a win? Can we get a an entry into the win column here? Silver tier 4. This is embarrassing. George, I think you're the only one looking at this stream so far. Do you want to take a look at the deck again before we go into the next round? Definitely average. Thanks a lot. But I don't disagree with you. Is it worth retooling the deck at all? Yeah, here we go. All right. Anything in the sideboard here that looks good. The Charity Extractor is a better blocker. The Ghost Form, no. I already have another Giant. Yeah, this is... Or the Worm. So I feel like my overlay has stopped working again. Alright, I'm going to ship it back. See if we can get a little bit luckier. George, this is one piece of advice I very much would like to take you up on. By the way, it is almost definite that I'll be at Manga for the Sunday evening draft. Alright, what have we got? I'm going to keep this. I would really, if I had a swamp. Oh, and I go first. I hate to mulligan on the play. Ugh. Well, the dismissal will help. And one more swamp will bring this going. Yeah, I agree. This is better. And there's the other swamp. Nice. Let's get the dismissal. He didn't play a turn 1 card. Woohoo! Black, white, interesting. War Screecher. I'm going to save the dismissal. I don't mind taking 1 damage. Yeah. There's a Reaver. Okay, that can start to do some work. Yeah. I'd rather play the Reaver and save the Death Route for a juicier target. Sounds reasonable. And I'm not seeing any overwhelming target to dismiss. Although I could dismiss and get a 2-1 guy, a 2-2 guy. Nah. Yeah, I think that is better. One more land that I can get this giant going. What do you think? Callous Dismissal to buff this guy up and I'd have a little bit of a... His 1-3. Because it is a better blocker. That makes sense. I like it. In case you're keeping score, this is the first time for this entire draft that I've actually dealt any combat damage. At least to my opponent. Hey Joe, how you doing? Good to see you here, as always. Oh, okay. That's fine. I'm gonna play these 1, 2. Alright, we're gonna attack with both. He can block one of them. The fact that he's mana screwed may be like the only saving grace I have. So let's attack with both. And then I'll follow with the stinger. Although he is winning this race so far. Well, let's see what happens. By the way, I disagree with George with one of your comments earlier. He said this is an average deck. I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that good. Vizier of the Scorpion is interesting. We could. So, do I offer to trade Stinger for Stinger, or Scorpion for that matter, or do I just remove his Stinger so I can keep swinging in? I'm tempted to do the Death Sprout to get some more lands going. Death Sprout, yeah. No, okay. Sack the Reaver. Oh, and save the Death Sprout? I like the Death Sprout because it can bring me the extra land that I need for the Giant. And the Spell Harvest is fine for later. Target a creature. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and let's get a it doesn't matter. Let's get another island. Let's get another swamp. And let's swing in with everybody. And if I draw another land, then that means I can play the Giant and possibly the Harvest on any big thing that he may bring out right now. Except for that. Well, that is annoying. Callous Dismissal is funny. Okay, I'm going to dismiss... Oh, lots of options here. Okay, I'm going to be double spelling. So let's dismiss one of his creatures to make this bigger. Then I can attack with both of these. It's a 4. Reaver. Yeah, so I think we have to threaten this with 2 Death Touch guys. 1, 2, 3. I think I can save the Callous Dismissal for later. So let's attack with this. See if he's willing to trade. And the answer is yes. I'm going to Callous Dismissal again in order to get another token. That costs 6 to give everybody to pump everybody else. Aha, okay, so there's an appropriate target for our Harvest. It's a strong card. I think the Angel is good, but as somebody pointed out earlier, it does fall to most of the removal in the set. So 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What's actual? Oh boy. I'm going to get rid of his angel. I'm going to... I will sack... I'm going to sack either... I'm going to sack the Reaver. And I'll pay the 1. Let me cancel that. Although I have to hurry. Okay, let's do this. Choose an additional sack a creature. Target that. Pay 1. Sack a creature. Submit. Okay. Okay, let's go to attack. And let's play this. And he's going to draw a plains. Yeah, I've made that mistake before on Arena. And, oh! Alright. I have yet to see a Prison Realm in any pack that I'm drafting from altogether. Okay, what's it gonna be, mister? Gosh, I don't need that. So yeah, we attack with everybody. Surprised he didn't play the Reaver before. The Screecher rather before. Unless he has some effect that he wants to save. Okay. This reduces my clock, interestingly. But I don't think I have much of a choice. Yeah. Okay. Herald of the Dreadhorde is one of the many unremarkable cards in this silly deck. Another one of those guys. How annoying. So he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 lands out. I have also 7 lands out. Alright. Alright, well I can't just wait for his flyers to kill me, so let's go in with here. Presumably he will trade with the crocodile. Well, at least this was more of a game than the others, but I need to draw some gas in order to get anywhere. Really? I take it back. It's not really more of a game than the others. 0-3 again. Okay. Do I have time for another one? I mean, this is embarrassing, my friends. 0-3, 2-3, and now 0-3 again. Wow. Oh boy. Alright, take care, George. Thanks for all your help, and yeah, looking forward to seeing you on Sunday. Okay, do I want to try for another draft? I'm not going to start another draft now. If it were to go like this one, then I would have plenty of time for it. But if I do even reasonably well, then I will run out of time. So I say to any of you who are out there, thank you again, as always, for your help and your moral support. I'm going to sign off. So enjoy the rest of your game. Enjoy your gaming. And I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Take care, everybody.